Hello, Cancers, and welcome back to Blulady Intuition to Road Channel. I hope that you all are doing well today. I just want to get straight into the reading. Let me get my cards. Let's see what messages we have for Cancers today at this time. Okay, we have the Chariot that came out. I'm wondering if you can see it. Hold on, let me adjust my lighting. It's a bit bright. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So the chariot, something is coming in for you, Cancers. The chariot is Cancer energy coming in, but something seems to be coming in very fast, right? Something seems to, what's this coming in, Spirit? What's coming in for Cancers at this time? What's coming in for Cancers at this time? Okay. So Cancers, it seems as though you could possibly be having someone come in and not something, right? Because with the Ace of Cups, this seems like a new way of feeling that's coming through for me, right? That's coming through for you at this time. Um, I'm sensing that your feelings on something has changed. What that thing is, I'm going to pull some more cards, but I get the sense that you're feeling differently, right? So perhaps maybe you would have felt a particular type of way, let's say a few days ago, but I'm sensing that now you are having like a new, like a change of heart about a particular thing, right? Let's see, Spirit, what is this? What is Cancer have a change of heart with? So two cards dropped out. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups and then the Magician. Okay, this is what I'm getting here, Cancers. You may be someone that is very interested in like the spiritual world, right? Intuitively, you feel a lot of things, right? Being the mother of the zodiac, you just naturally are able to feel a lot of things around you. So whether it's people, sometimes you may be sitting down and you could sense that a call is going to come through, and it actually does come through. Um, but what I am seeing here with these cards is perhaps maybe you were in a situation where you felt as though someone may have been doing like spell work on you, but I'm sensing that you have a change of heart on how you view this, right? So let's just say maybe a year ago, you felt as though you were under some form of spiritual attacks, right? And you may have sought help in various ways to try to bring yourself some peace because a lot was just going on and you felt as though, it may have possibly have been like spiritual warfare. But with this new way of feeling things, your perspective is now that it doesn't matter what anyone does to me. I know that I'm spiritually protected. And you know what? With that change of heart and that way of feeling, Cancers, what I am hearing is that even if that was the case where you may have been under some form of spiritual attack, the effects of it is not the same. So, what I mean by that is you changing your mindset and the way you feel about these things would have weakened their would have weakened whatever attempts this individual is making to create just these situations of discomfort for you, right? Because look at this. Even with the Nine of Cups, there seems to just be like this burst of light. It almost seems as though, you know what? People can do whatever they have to do. It's really none of my concern. What I am simply concerned about is myself. It's like you are redirecting your energy into the things that actually matter, right? And so it's almost as though I'm even hearing some of you may have even, said to yourself as of late, anytime someone is trying to do something untoward, right? Some dark root work or what have you and the like, right? Every time they make an attempt to harm me, they actually strengthen me. They actually enrichen me. They put money in my pocket, right? And so you yourself, it seems as though there's this transformation where you yourself, just by changing the way you feel about something, you have alchemized a new type of energy that's just bursting through, right? The attempts they would have been making, they're falling flat on the floor, right? So it's almost like it's like dealing with enemies, right? They have made so many attempts to affect your finances, maybe affect your love life, affect your career. And maybe in the beginning, they did. Maybe in the beginning, they did. Who knows? But with this new insight that you have, cancers, their attempts are now falling flat on its face. And if that is the case, right, you have to remember, cancers, that that energy has to go somewhere, and what you're doing is you're transmuting that energy. And so you yourself, you've become a magician in your own right. You've mastered something. You've mastered how to transmute negative energy into positive energy, is what I'm getting for you, cancers, right? Look at this. We have tower moment. I just like split the deck, and that's what it is. And I usually always say on this channel that um towers are not necessarily a bad thing, but in this particular situation, whatever they were doing against you, cancers, it wasn't as though God didn't see it, and they themselves are about to experience some tower moments. What I'm hearing is some of them may be um, faced with like some health issues at this time, and you may not know about it, but sometimes, the universe has this way of just dropping little tidbits of information on your lap. But I'm hearing that whoever was, doing this against you, they are now experiencing some health concerns or maybe some financial issues, right? I get the sense that they felt as though they were winning, and now they are beginning to realize that they no longer have that power that they have had over you. And they're losing essentially, right? They're losing. So, all the attempts that they've made, mm-mm, it's not happening. It's really not happening at this time, right? Look at that. This is your energy. Look how he's sitting so confidently. It's like he's playing chess and not checkers, while the enemy was in fact playing chess. So it's a whole different game altogether. Think sometimes people feel as though when things are not going good for you, they feel as though, whatever it is they're putting out there, it's working. But little do you know, little do they know, sorry, you play chess and not checkers. You're very strategic. And so, yes, you may have experienced some difficult times. You may have experienced even some losses, but here's the thing: you have turned and transmuted those losses into lessons, right? And it's made you a lot stronger, right? It's almost like they didn't know who they was going up against. That's the energy. They didn't know who they were going up against. Some of you may be quite unassuming, but little do they know. Oh, little do they know. Looks can truly be deceiving, is what I'm saying, right? So look at this intuition. Split the deck intuition, right? So yeah, you may have a sense of where it's coming from, and behind that is truth. Like you are someone. What I'm sensing is like the Queen of Swords energy at this time. I wouldn't be surprised if that card doesn't come out. Um, but you are trusting. You feel at this time. You're trusting your gut instincts, right? Some of some of you may even experience like itchy nose, um because right now my nose is itching, and maybe before you didn't pick up that that may have been a sign that your spiritual team was trying to communicate to you, or maybe even perhaps it could be in a situation where you may need to remove yourself, and you like kind of feel your nose itching, because my nose is beginning to itch. But and for me that's confirmation as well. Is like you're feeling more, right? Because you are validating your feelings by trusting them, right? In your world, that's just truth, right? That's just your reality. But I wanna pull to see like what this person here who was trying to do magic, what they were like, what they're thinking, right? Let's see. Let's pull the deck. We have yelling. I am mad at you. I am unhappy, and I want you to feel as badly as I do, okay? Strange. Let's see. Let me see what other card comes out. Plans. Can we please make plans to get together soon? Hmm. You know what, Cancers? What I am sensing is that whoever was plotting against you could perhaps be someone who is close to you. It may, for some of you, it may be your family member or family member. Take it out, resonates. For others of you, it could be a very close friend. But I'm sensing that it had to have been someone who is in close proximity to you, because it's like what I'm seeing here is they're doing what they're doing to kind of bring difficulty into your life, and then they sit back and watch. But as of late, they are now realizing that the things that they're putting out there against you is not really working. And it has them like in this frenzy, because they themselves know that the energy that you put out there, it has to go somewhere, right? It's not going to just vanish into the air. It has to go somewhere. And I get the sense that they are shaking in their boots because it's not having the same effect on you. And now I'm sensing like they are even going to seek help to see how they can like protect themselves and clean themselves off, because they're afraid now. I'm picking up on this energy that they're afraid. They thought they were winning, but they weren't winning. It was like they were setting themselves up, They really were setting themselves up. So let's see. Oh gosh, these cards. So we have moving on. We have obstacles and challenges, and then mental conflict, right? So with these cards here, Cancers, is like this moving on card here. I get the sense that this is your energy. Like you're moving on from feeling as though people have the ability to impact your life in any which way, because you're spiritually protected. You know when to cleanse yourself, you know when to put up your defenses, but most importantly, you have a spiritual team that is with you, that's fighting alongside you. So a lot of the things that they're doing, you may not be privy to, but your spiritual team, they're in the background, and they're also warding off things that people are sending to you, right? It's like they're creating these obstacles and challenges for you, but it's simply not. It's not going anywhere, right? They thought they had you like in this kind of dead end type of situation where you may feel as though you don't know where to go and what to do, but perhaps they themselves didn't realize that it's as simple as changing course. You know what I mean? So, they're in mental conflict over it. They're in their head. It's almost like they are looking over their shoulders, almost like waiting for whatever they sent your way to return to them. But what I'm hearing is that whatever they sent to you is going to come back to them tenfold, right? Tenfold. I'm even sensing that this person may have been trying to interfere in your relationship, right? They 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 wanted to see you suffer, and it's a sick twisted type of energy that I'm getting from them. But they wanted you to be in your mind, but by you changing and really like accepting who you are and accepting those like gut feelings that you get, it reversed it back to them. So now they're in their head about it. Some of them may even be losing sleep at this time, right? So, and look to the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. You're not even focused on what anyone is doing, because at the end of the day, what is for you, what is destined for you, will always be for you. No man and nothing can change that, right? No man and nothing can change that. So I don't know if they felt as though their attempt would have succeeded, but it didn't. It didn't, right? I want to pull one more card. Oh, and look, it's like, see, what they don't understand is even if they may have set traps for you, Cancers, your spirit team saw that and they took you in a completely different direction. They it's almost like they removed you from the target. They removed you from being a target of these individual attacks, right? They took you in a different direction, and in taking you in a different direction, you don't really feel that impact, right? So what I'm going to do, Cancers, and what I'm hearing is you want to give gratitude and thanks to your spiritual team, because they have really been working overtime on your behalf. They really have. And so, we have to give thanks and gratitude to our spiritual teams for protecting us from the things that we don't see, right, with our eyes. A lot of these things, they happen in the spiritual realm. They're not always so apparent in the physical. But I'm hearing give gratitude to your benevolent ancestors. Or I'm going to pull an advice card for you at this time to see what advice Spirit has for you. Okay, let's see. What advice do you have for Cancers at this time, Holy Spirit? Just gonna. Okay. All right. It says, my body. My body is my home, and I must love it immeasurably. By gently touching my skin, my laugh lines, and my scars, I appreciate my body fully. I am beautiful inside and out. I want to pull another card, Cancers. You are beautiful inside and out. That's very sweet. I see this card came out. Let's see. It creating roots like a tree. Like tree roots sinking into the earth, I will create a solid foundation before reaching for the moon and stars. Like swaying branches in the wind, I can move bend, and even break. But challenging times will never cause me to fall. No, it won't. Like I said earlier, you turned those losses into lessons and you became stronger. So, Kansas, I hope this reading has been helpful, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.